Feeling lucky?
I'm guided by a force much greater than luck. I wonder if I'll be held responsible for this.
Hello, everyone. We are the D20 duo because that's the name we came up with, and this is Questlog.
This is Questlog.
You were 2 fucking seconds late.
No, I was right on.
Bullshit.
I heard it at the same time. Play it back. Play it back.
You can watch the video like everyone else.
Well, also, they can watch the blooper reel.
No, there is no blooper reel. It's a myth.
Should be.
Well, I'm one of your hosts, Legionkaje. With me is MrWrong. How are you doing, Mr. Wrong?
I'm alive. Got my coffee. How are you?
Fantastic.
I should put the image in front of me because then I'm not looking to the side every second.
Yeah, that's part of my problem
There.
most of the time.
Oh. Maybe turn on the lighting. That would be good too.
We're professionals here, folks.
Yeah. It's a podcast. They can get over it. You can see me.
Wow. Well, they can all see you too. I mean, this is a video podcast, so.
I look so lanky.
Because you're lanky.
I see that.
Anyhow. So, obviously, if you're watching this, we've been playing Super Mario RPG for the Super NES. And we, in our last play, we went through Booster Tower and the Marrymore sections of the game. So, Mr. Wrong, now that we're not quite halfway through the game, I think with the next play that we're going to do, we'll be considered about halfway through the game, truly.
Okay. I was to say, because don't we have like 5 out of 7 stars? Or like the star on the hill would be number 5, isn't it?
No, that's number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah,
okay.
the Star Hill is number 4. So that's like technically like the halfway-ish point of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our next playthrough, we'll be doing Star Hill and Seaside Town, so we will be more than halfway through the game. But you know, I got to keep asking, as this is your first playthrough of the game, you know, how are we feeling about the game thus far?
I'm still really enjoying it. I really enjoyed running into Bowser and him joining the crew, just for the fact that he's coming on Mario really hard. Like the verbiage that he uses, like I clipped that, and that one has so many views and likes because I'm accurate. He's hitting on Mario and playing hard to get. Like, it was the best thing that I fucking saw so far. He's like, no, too strong, coming on too strong. No, hey, how's it going? No, too relaxed. So I thought that was really funny. I kind of like what's in the video now too, where Bowser like breaks in that door. He could breathe fire. Like, burn down the tower. Burn it down.
You know what's funny about that? I don't think Bowser actually has a fire breathing move in this game at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the original games, when you're in the castle, he breathes fire at you that you have to jump over and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any fire moves? That's crazy.
Not if
it's
I
like one of his
correctly,
biggest
no.
features.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you know, and Bowser's kind of changed it up a little bit over the course of, you know, Mario time. But yeah, I'm 99.9% sure he does not have a fire move at all. So, yeah.
I say he's essentially the tank of the party, I assume.
Yeah, you could kind of put him in that regard of things. I believe he'll kind of end up with the most HP when all is said and done. He's definitely one
Yeah.
of the most powerful characters. Like, and the reason why I said I'm guessing that he doesn't have a fire move, because again, I don't remember. I always use Bowser as part of my party, but I literally just attack with him because
Yeah, because
because you
he is
have to
good
share
at
the
actual
mushroom
strength.
powers. He's just such a strong attacker typically that I just let him go to town.
Do you say because you use Geno primarily? Do you save all that for Geno essentially, or Malo?
So I don't ever use Malo realistically. Um,
As soon as you're not able.
Pretty much, yeah. As soon as I don't have to, I don't. Uh, I kind of stick it for Mario, and then for Peach. My typical endgame party usually is Mario, Peach, and Bowser. So,
Ah, okay.
and she's definitely more oriented towards magic, which I know you are a fan of. Um,
Yes.
but it's definitely like healing magic. She's definitely white mage style.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and we'll
That makes
find out
sense.
in the next play as we start to get a chance to play around using Princess Peach. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I for the most part it's used for her healing and then for Mario to whip ass. So,
Gotcha.
but
That makes sense.
yeah. Um, so you said you're really enjoying this game. And you have said that you're enjoying it every time we've played thus far. How does it
Yes.
now compare to how you felt when we started, or what your expectations were around, like when it's starting, or when we started the game? Like better, worse, about the same?
I would say this came when did this come out? 1996?
6.
Okay. I would say for a game that came out that long ago, like its playability is still really high up there for me. Like, because it's still it doesn't feel like it's outdated. Like still has that nostalgia feel, even though I've never played it. But like I played games similar. And I think that's one of the things that I like, that even though it is such an old game by now, it's still very playable, where you're not getting upset with the graphics because the graphics are still pretty good for that time. So I think it's holding up in this era, essentially. So I really like that. From the start of the game to now, I do like that now when we grind, we get more experience compared to only one experience every time we kill something. So like that's a big bonus. I can get overpowered faster. Uh, but yeah, overall I think it's still holding up very well. Let's say my expectations have been really good with it. Um, I like all the little puzzles and mini games, the treasure hunting, even though we keep missing shit.
Finding the
But
hidden treasures in the original version is very difficult. If you don't know they're there, you might never run into them. Honestly.
yeah, there's no, obviously you've been playing the remake, which you get a little charm that dings at you when there's something nearby. So like something like that would be phenomenal in this. Like just any like a sound effect or like anything to let us know that there's something nearby would be great. Or even if there's like a mini like translucent shadow like of the hidden box or something, like that would be very helpful. Like the items that are in there are not massive to us. For you to get the retro achievement, it is, but other than that, we had talked about like what you can get, and it's not anything that we are gonna completely miss.
Yeah, and a lot of it is just like kind of like the frog coins, really.
Yeah,
Um, Sorry, I'm skipping ahead in the video to try to be, and now my internet's
in
gonna be
sync.
wonky. But
Oops. Power of editing.
again, you give me more credit than I'm worth. Uh, but
I have faith in you.
well, thanks. Okay, I think I found a good spot there.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, because we grinded that area for a while.
yeah, the hidden treasures really aren't that great, like at all. So it just adds on, and they're good if you want to spend the frog coins at the end, because a lot of them are frog coins, if I remember correctly, to get like the frog coins give you like the extra powerful healing items near the end.
Yeah,
So.
the elixirs, right?
Yeah, like froggy elixirs or something like that. So,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I never really buy them. Like,
I would say the only reason it would be worth it is if there's like the Omega weapon that you can get for like each character or something like that. But from my assumption, based on how we've been playing, we'll be able to buy all of them or find them as we go. Like, is there hidden weapons? Like you have to completely go out of your way to find?
okay, there are a couple weapons that are off the beaten path. Like, I believe in the video as we're watching right now, we're approaching the spot where you can do the thing where you jump down onto the
The chain.
seesaw. Oh no, the seesaw where you get Mario's
Oh,
masher. That
oh, yep,
one is not hidden, but I mean, if you don't know how to get it, like you you would not get it. There's no other way to get
right.
this weapon, and as we found in Marymore, uh, like you can't buy a better weapon for Mario. It's better than what you can buy for Mario in the next town. The same
Yep,
goes for the chain chomp that you mentioned. Um,
yep.
you can buy something for Bowser in the next town, but it's not as good as the chain chomp. So doing the puzzle in this tower is important to do. Um,
Yes.
Going back to Bowser, now you've had the chance to like play with him as a party member. Like, how do you feel about him so far? How do you feel about him being a hero and joining up with Mario in this game?
I feel like it's not that far of a stretch. Like him and Mario don't get along, obviously, because he kidnaps the princess, but at the same time, she chooses to let him kidnap her so she can have a break from Mario because their relationship is kind of toxic. But other than that, uh, realistically, Bowser is hasn't always been the bad guy like he's known to be because there's other games where he's not like terrible either. Like Mario Party in that too. Like he's playable.
Not in Mario Party.
Yeah, he is. You can play as
No.
Bowser.
No, because there are the Bowser spaces that you can land on and he tortures you, basically.
Oh, can you play as Bowser Jr.?
Maybe? I don't
Okay.
remember. I don't
I
think
haven't
so.
played the newest one, so I don't
I
know
will
who
say,
all the
like,
characters are.
in some of the sports games, or like Mario Kart, you can play as Bowser. And
Yeah.
he's not necessarily being an evil bad guy at that point in time, but he's not necessarily on your team either.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess I don't villainize Bowser that much, just for the fact that Princess chooses to go with him. If the movie shows anything, she's capable of defending herself more than Mario is at the beginning.
Fair.
So she could escape if she wanted, but she's like, no, this is a man's job. I'll wait here and get all the sun and relax and then play a facade when he does show up that I'm scared.
Well, keep in mind, um, 1996,
Yeah.
2023 for the Mario movie in question. Um, but the they had to keep that princess in distress type of angle.
Yep. I mean, that's their main theme. But yeah, I don't see Bowser joining us like a super big surprise. Not that I didn't know that he was joining us already, but like this is the arc where there's a bigger bad. The enemy of my enemy is my friend type of situation where Bowser has the capacity to be decent, but he is a snapping turtle. Like, so he's already aggressive.
Fair, absolutely fair.
Let's say when me and Tim were playing Mario Kart. This was obviously a while back. Tim didn't know that Bowser was a turtle. I don't know what he thought he was, but
I
he's a snapping turtle.
mean, he's not technically a snapping turtle. He's a Koopa.
Yes, he
He's a
is.
Koopa.
He's based off of a snapping turtle.
All right.
He's in a turtle shell with spikes on it. He's a snapping turtle.
If you're watching
and the Koopas
this,
are regular turtles.
if you're watching this, leave a comment for us. Is Bowser a snapping turtle? Yes or no? Leave it in the comments down below. Appreciate you listening to us babble about this wonderful game, but leave a comment below about whether he's a snapping turtle or not. So yeah, no,
Alligator snapping turtle.
no, it's for them to leave the comments. They don't have to listen to you. Don't listen to him, audience.
I am the co-host. You will listen to me.
Eh.
Much love and respect.
Yeah, so I ask you these questions because I've obviously, as we've talked about, I've played this game multiple times. This will probably be like the 40th some playthrough. This might be the second most completed RPG in my entire existence. The first probably being Chrono Trigger, which spoilers, game number 2. You heard it here.
And I've never played that one either at all.
Yep. But yeah, so I've played this one a ton. But to your point that you were talking about a few minutes ago, I mean, for this age, this game holds up very, very well. You've probably noticed some glitches in my playthrough on here. I don't think I am using an emulator, but I own the actual game, so it's fair.
Same, totally. I have it too.
Well, it's on the SNES Classic, so I mean that's what you're using to play, right?
Yeah.
So, but like this game holds up very, very well. The sprites are so very well done. The detail, like you look at the detail in the paneling of Booster Tower here, right? I mean, yeah, so some of these are small little cuts of like isometric cuts of the world, but the detail in them, the color in them is beautiful realistically. And this is actually one of my favorite Easter eggs period of all time in games. This room in Booster Tower, if you remember, this is where you go behind the curtain and you come out as the 8-bit Mario. It's super pointless but super fun.
Yeah, it's just a nice little nod to it, which is really neat. I liked that.
And if I remember correctly, they did keep the Easter egg in the remake, so that was nice. I like that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Before we talk more about Booster Tower in depth as we're climbing up it here, so out of the 4 party characters we have thus far, who's your favorite still? Or who is your favorite?
I'm not even using him, but I still think Gino, just for the fact that obviously Malo is completely separate also, but Gino and his lineage essentially, I think is really unique. Also, he's a puppet, and I really love his name. Gino is such a nice name. So personally, I think Gino is probably still my favorite because he's so unique. But close runner-up would be Malo, other than his little bitchy tone where he cries about everything. But other than that,
He is kind of whiny, isn't he?
yeah, he's a whiny little bitch. Other than that, I will never say Mario. I just won't. That's too mainline. That's mainstream. Can't pick Mario. He's no
Fair,
one's favorite.
fair.
Let's see, but I still think Gino with his unique moves like hand cannon, the laser, all that, and also I won't be using it, but you will. The unique hack of his that can get like 9,000 some damage.
Hmm.
Like I think that's even if that was a glitch, I still think that's a really funny thing. You
I would
did
say I
it.
just did it right there. Yeah.
I didn't know you could do it that early.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't see that.
As soon as you have oh, and here's me checking for. I thought I
And
got a
the
retro
achievement.
achievement for it, but I didn't. It's only for using it against a boss later in the game. But yeah, the
Oh,
moment you have Geno, you can execute the moment you have the Geno whirl, I should say, you can execute the critical and
okay.
get the 10,000 damage. And to my understanding, you can use it against Smithy. The final battle, you can use the Geno Whirl hack, but I could be wrong on that. I've never tried it. I've never tried it. Unless you pull a 180 now that we have Peach and
Hmm.
decide that you want to use Geno, I've never had the opportunity to use Geno against Smithy. So,
No, we already agreed that you would have Gino, so I will not be using him.
okay. So it pretty much is whether you want to use Peach or Bowser at this point.
Yeah, which I kind of want to keep Bowser. I would really love to get rid of Mario, but I
But
can't.
Mario has main character syndrome, so
Yeah, he has to stay with us.
which is fine
But
because he's one of the most powerful characters in the game. He's
yeah,
probably the best that's well rounded in terms of power with his regular attacks and his special moves. So,
hmm.
but
Well, just thinking about it too, maybe I should have Peach at the party just for the fact that your image for us is my face on Peach. So maybe I should have her. It's predetermined.
I mean you don't have to. Well, because see, so if your last party character, and I told you you could have the choices. Um,
Yep.
if your last party character, because I won't be as nice in Chrono Trigger, I'm going to tell you that straight up.
How many characters do you get in Chronos Trigger?
7,
Oh, and how many battle at a time?
3.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot more, but you can switch out the main character in that one, can't you? For the party?
After a major game event.
Okay, so then yeah, there's a lot more options for that.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, you got you
You're gonna veto me on one of the on characters. You're
yes.
like, this is my character.
And I'll give you a little bit of a hint, or not a hint, but because it's a spoiler. Um,
Okay.
Chrono Trigger is one of the types of RPGs, like Final Fantasy VII. Yuffie and Vincent were optional characters in the original.
Yeah.
There is an optional character in Chrono Trigger,
Okay.
and they're my favorite character, so I will be using that character,
Okay.
whether you like it or not.
That's that's fine. I mean, realistically, we could double up on one character because I don't think it's going to change the story depending on which one you use. But
No, and it truly won't. It truly won't. It's just trying to give everyone like trying to give like the whole gamut of things.
yeah,
But that's probably the only character in any of the potential games that I'm going to veto you on.
okay.
If you try to say, if we try to say
What
exclusive, you know,
is it? Because you're already vetoing me. So what is the character? Is it like a
it's
melee or magic or like
magical mostly, but pretty strong still physical.
human?
They're kind of balanced. I can't give you too much, damn it. I told you.
Well, I don't know what they look like, so
Well,
I'm just
but
curious what they are.
it's a hidden character. It's a spoiler. I can't even say anything because you run into that character much earlier in the game and you don't think they're going to be a party member, and then they become one.
Oh,
So I don't want to
okay.
spoil anything for you. If you
Okay, no, that's
anyone who's
fair.
watching, if you've played Chrono Trigger, you know who I'm talking about at this point in time. But Mr. Wrong has never played, so don't spoil it for him. So
To the Google.
no. So Booster Tower, we're in Booster Tower here, right?
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes, yes, yes.
you know, the Booster Tower is one of my favorite parts of this game because I think it's very well done. It's got a great sound. Again, the detail in the levels. It's very like it's one of the gorgeous like areas of the game in my opinion because of how detailed it is. Like with like as I was saying, like the paneling and everything. Um, there's so much cool things happening with it. There's puzzles. There's battles. Like, what are your thoughts overall of Booster's Tower?
I liked Booster's Tower for the fact that it wasn't just battle each enemy going up the stairs and everything, which we did do that, but we were also grinding just to get a little bit extra. But there was multiple puzzles in it, so they added that feature just to keep it so as you're going up, it's not just repetitiveness. Like there's something new each time. Like um, to get Mario's special hammer, like going up to do that, like it's a unique thing. Memorizing like what you see right now, memorizing what faces are where and they can change and everything. Like that was neat too. To get to Bowser's weapon, right? That's what that was in that locked room.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like that was cool too. Just being able to have random things, and then it'll be coming up shortly where you had to hide behind the curtain, which I kept failing. I failed that so many times. I knew where to run, but I couldn't run fast enough. It didn't work, but I think it was still really fun the way they had done that.
absolutely.
The what was also fighting him, even though I got caught, was a nice boost of experience also. So like, I'm in it for the experience both ways.
Fair. I think you got a flower jar for evading him though, and that's the route I took. I definitely wanted the prize for evading him.
What's the flower jar? Because I
Uh,
thought the flower, the regular flower gives you one boost. Is the flower jar a bigger boost essentially? Oh, plus five. Damn.
yeah, if I remember correctly, or is it the flower box that's 5? I don't know. There's 3 levels of it, and I want to say they gave you one of the best ones for evading him.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
um, but yeah, the that part, like the idea that you can avoid a boss battle completely is really cool, and I you know I don't know if it was unheard of at that time, but it definitely wasn't common at that time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah, that part was really cool. I like that they did, you know, that they made you think a little bit. We just did the face puzzles with the chomp as the reward. We already did the masher, like, and you gotta hit that. If I remember correctly, it took you 2 or 3 tries to do the springboard, to get the masher.
Yeah, I was trying, but yeah, I kept trying to remember. I was like, where, where do I go? Because I kept landing in the wrong spot.
Mm-hmm. And then the fire floor, like, that's upcoming here soon. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That was a good
Oh, the
little,
bomb floor.
yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good
I kept
little
running to
grindy
every
spot too.
single one.
Do. Let me find where my, okay. Completely skipped the bomb floor. Well, oh, here
Yeah,
it
it's right
is.
there. Yeah. I was like, it was like in the next room almost. So yeah, it's not that far forward.
Yeah. Um, so that was interesting for sure. And the secret here really is to jump to where the coins are. If you notice, I'm jumping where the coins are, and I won't get hit. But if you walk like I just did, then you get the hit in the battle. Of course, you just wanted
Yep.
to run in and just kill everything anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, no, they did good damage though.
Mm-hmm.
As a 32 and 31 damage on Mario right there. Like that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But it with how much experience they gave, I'll take it.
Also fair. Also fair indeed. But then, like I said, the option to be able to avoid doing a boss battle, and here's the uh, curtain thing
Yep.
as Booster and the Sniffets are going through like the ceremony. They're looking for the Mario doll that's up here on their little thing. So then they start searching in the curtains, and you got to avoid the Sniffets.
Yep.
Um, like I said, you get something that I think is worthwhile for avoiding them. And they're tricky. They follow an exact pattern. But if you don't if you don't know the pattern,
Yeah. That's the one
you're
that constantly got me.
yeah.
I didn't even make it to that second one. I kept getting caught when they did the 3 in the row.
Amulet. That's what it was. It's the amulet.
Oh.
And that's
What's the amulet do?
it's a pretty powerful accessory if I remember correctly. I know it's worth it. But I want to say that it raises your attack power quite a bit as well as your defense power. Let's see if I'm going to equip it here or not. I can't remember if I did. Nope, I'm just going to run out.
Nope.
And
Okay,
fight.
bye.
Yeah. So then you fight these guys here as Bowser. Booster took off with the princess towards Marrymore so he can marry them, or so they can get married. Let's go to the barrel mini game here. And this one is so there's quite a few different types of mini games in here, obviously, and most of them are repeatable, including this course. But a lot of the mini games I think are very enjoyable. What are your thoughts on the mini games?
The minigames have been very unique, where they're like, I don't think I've done a lot of minigames that are similar to this. Like, not really. So I thought that they were pretty unique in that aspect too, because I can't recall a game where you jump onto something to get moved forward. Obviously, that was kind of a theme for earlier games, but I didn't play a lot of the earlier games. So for me, this was a unique experience in general of trying to get up there to basically rub Peach's thigh to get a flower. But other than that, like, I enjoyed it. I was having a lot of problems towards the top because the sniffets kept getting in my goddamn way. But other than that, like it was still fun.
Hmm. Well, I'm trying to watch both ends of the screen and that stupid cloud that's constantly coming through all the time. It's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard to make those jumps sometimes. So I get it. I get it. I think the first time through here, I think I ended with 5 flowers. I think you ended with 4.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's like a max on how many you can get, but I honestly thought we did pretty good, especially my first time in a while and your first time period. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
and the flowers are a nice boost. But like I feel like we already have quite a few flowers because I don't seem to run out of MP that much, but I am also just like power hungry where I'm just like just fight him. Attack.
trust me, you'll experience that a lot later in the game as we go on, and you need those powers to be able to um, fight the bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, especially with some of like with Mario and some of his skills, they get a little pricey. And I will give you a bit of a spoiler. There's a solo fight that you're going to have to do with Mario at a certain point here. So,
Ah, okay.
but so that was the barrel mini game, and then we end up in Marymore here, and we have to get inside the chapel because they've kicked everyone out, and Raz and Rainy can't have their wedding,
Wedding.
and I think I talked about this in the first part. I love that this game just we're supposed to know who Raz and Rainy are, like they're some important people in Mario's life that have never been
Yeah.
mentioned before this game and never were mentioned again after. Like they died on their honeymoon. Like
They're gone.
they're gone.
Never to be shown
Never
again.
to be shown again at all. So, um so yeah, we have to find our way into the castle or into the cathedral here, and we stayed at the chapel, the hotel, and so this is like the first mini game here in Marymore where we have to collect all her crap that she's, you know, apparently
Thrown around the room.
threw away because they ran into her. Even though
Yep.
her crown is definitely still on her head, right there, you can see it, but it's not.
Yep.
Um, this mini game I don't like. I don't like at all. I don't.
With how fast everything, like the candles, like lit, like it, it was too quick.
No.
You have to be almost exactly perfect timing in order for to get the items.
Pretty much. I've gotten the kiss from Peach before, but typically I end up with what I got was the kiss from Bowser. So
Yep.
that's no fun. And then you said that if you
I had
remember
2 people
correctly,
kiss me.
you got both Booster and Bowser kiss you.
Yep. Polyamory. There we go.
But yeah, like
Well, like I said before, Bowser was shooting pretty hard for Mario, so he took his shot.
he took a shot and he got it here, right here. Uh,
Oh, the love. Bowser belongs with Luigi. I will die on that hill.
sure.
They are made for each other. There's so much fan lore that Bowser and Luigi should be together.
That's creepy.
And it works. I like it. I match them together.
Okay. Whatever you say. You
I do say.
you ship them. That's what the kids
I
say.
ship them. Yeah. I ship them.
So weird. So now obviously they're bringing in the cake, and
The cake.
apparently this stupid Terrapin is French, and didn't realize that he made a cake that is alive. Like, how do you not realize your cake's alive, bro?
Yeah. It just I was very confused. I was like, this thing looks like it's going to come alive. It has a face, everything. But then it's just weird looking. Like you're fighting a cake. That's so different.
Yep.
Like why there's no explanation of why it came alive.
Nope, not at all. It's just alive. That's literally it. It's alive, and then you got to stop it by blowing out the candles, which is just attacking it physically. Um,
Yep.
but and then when you get to the end of the battle here, like, and the assistant has to convince the damn chef that the cake is in fact alive.
Yep.
Um, but then Booster eats the cake to finish it off.
Yes.
Like,
Boosters Boosters special like that, no. So
yeah, that's a complete thing. Like, we could dissect that by itself, honestly, but
yeah.
it's weird, right? It's weird. Um. So and I mean, and then that ends Marrymore. Like, and this is a section of the game where we don't get a star.
Mm-mm.
So we have to continue on doing so. But once we've beaten the pulp out of this cake, and then Booster's eaten it, then we got to take the princess back to the Mushroom Kingdom, which so we finally rescue her. We take her home, and she's all like, I want to go with you guys. And the Chancellor's like, no. So then she departs the party, or at least it seems so. Did you actually think in that moment that she wasn't going to join us? Or like.
I guess so. I was already aware she was going to join us, and the fact that we had 3 stars, I figured it would be soon. So when we got to the part where he's just like, nah, you have to stay in the castle, I was like, okay, so she might stay and then we come back for her later. So I guess I didn't fully know that she was gonna like jump out of her window in order to get to us again. So I didn't fully believe that she was actually joining us for good at that point. I figured that there was like one more thing we had to do because it wouldn't make sense for her to join us at the last star. But considering we were only almost halfway through, it would make sense if we get the 4th star, then something comes up where we go talk to her again, and then she joins us. So I wasn't sure. And I'm not going to say that I was like, nah, she's totally got to ditch her house. Because, again, at this point, she wasn't like a badass. She was literally the damsel in distress. So, like, it made sense, like, no, princess, you can't fight. You have to stay here and rule. Okay, she's gone. Temporarily. But for her to join us as soon as we leave the castle, I was like, okay, now she's with us for good. But we have to find her weapons still.
Well,
We don't have anything for her.
she
We could put her in work pants. Be like, Bish, get to work.
she comes with a slap glove, I think it is. It's just she comes with a basic weapon. So.
Yep.
But yeah, so we think we lost her, and she jumps out the window and she joins us anyways, and that's pretty much where we left off with this play. Was the princess joining us? We went back to Booster Pass because we had unlocked an extra area in there, and we did some stuff with that, and I think we grinded a little bit more. But yeah, we are ready to move on to our next destination, which I mentioned before. Star Hill will be star number 4, but that one doesn't really involve a whole lot other than going through the area. There's no like boss to defeat or anything like that. And then we're gonna go to Seaside Town, and Seaside Town is a very good one in my opinion because, like, without spoilering for you or anyone who hasn't played the game before, it kind of bucks a little status quo. If you remember, like when we got to Rosetown, there was something special about Rosetown, and that was like the arrows were raining down and the people were being frozen. When we got to Moleville, the kids had been like trapped in the mines. We got
There's
here
a good plot hook, essentially.
yeah, like we got to Marrymore, and Raz and Rainey were kicked out of their wedding. So like there is going to be continue to be more plot hooks as we go through a couple of these. We have a few towns left before the end of the game. Um, but it's going to be pretty good. I think you will hopefully continue to enjoy it. Before,
I'm excited for the because it's going to be a new background music in this town too, which we haven't really talked much on that, but I do like a lot of the background music in each area. Like the music's unique for each one, other than the battles, obviously. The battle music doesn't ever really change, but each town with its own unique little music thing, I do like that a lot. Like it's very nice to hear. So I'm excited for like the Sea Town, what kind of music is going to be playing in the background of that too.
yeah. Well, they Nintendo worked with Square Enix on the game. Squaresoft at the time. And
Yes.
so they combine their like musical talent. So a lot of this music is very good, as we've already kind of talked about, specifically like with the forest maze theme. But a lot of the music in this game is very, very good and very well done.
Hmm.
And yeah, it is absolutely a great point to bring up.
Which on your playthrough, I didn't do that. I didn't know that that was a thing.
Oh, the little
But you
photo.
could photobomb. Yeah. I didn't know that that was there. I say so that's a little neat little extra also.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we kind of discussed it as we were prepping to play this game. Period. Um, there's a lot of little like things like that, but there's not a lot of side quests like there are in traditional RPGs.
Yeah.
There's going to be the Culex fight. There's the Lazy Shell side quest. A couple other like little ones, but they kind of just happen naturally as we go through the game. So,
Yep.
but any other closing thoughts before we end this episode?
Not really. Let's see. I feel like we covered majority of what we've already gone through. I say because this is just catching up to us talking to the counselor now. But I'm excited for the next bit. Get to Seaside Town, fight some fishies, I assume.
Yes. Yeah. You'll like it. We get to go.
Your camera lags so hard.
Yeah, I know it does fairly often. Unfortunately, I don't have a
It,
good
it
setup
froze
here.
on you going like,
Um. Yeah, my poor PC. It needs a
poor
little
PC.
work. But yeah, no, Seaside Town is going to be fun. I think you're going to like the twist that comes along with
Game.
it. So, yeah, we're going to have to get on to that, and we'll be back after that playthrough. Depending on when you're watching this on YouTube right now, if you've
Yeah.
made it through this far of us babbling about Super Mario RPG, it might be very well be the very next video that you have accessible to you at this moment. So, I don't know. Stay
Could
tuned.
be.
It might just go to the next video, and you might get to hear us talk about Seaside Town and see us play. If you want to watch us play these games and others live, please do not hesitate to follow us both on Twitch.
Links below.
Twitch.tv/Legionkaje for myself, Twitch.tv/MrWrong842. Links are below in the description. You can also find YouTube or Mr. Wrong's YouTube in the links below. Or the
Yes. Link in the box. In the
description
comment box.
below. No OnlyFans links. Sorry. I know you all want Mr. Wrong's OnlyFans. But,
I don't have one. Don't let them assume I do.
haha.
I don't have that much body confidence. I just called myself lanky earlier because
You make a
look at
bold
that.
assumption that anyone made it through this video.
Eh. I assume nothing.
We're just two idiots on the internet talking to ourselves. That's all it is.
Yes.
So,
As long as we're having a good time,
that's all that matters.
that's what matters.
But yeah, If you did make it through this far in the video, please consider dropping a like on the video. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel as well as his YouTube channel, and coming and visiting us on Twitch. You can be part again of the live playthroughs of this game and others.
And if you did make it through the video, comment pineapple. That's our safe word. And we'll know that there's true fans out there.
True fans. We love you. So until next time, we're going to stop babbling now and extending this outro. We are the D20 duo because that's the name we came up with. And this has been Questlog.
Questlog.
And we out.